Look, Mandolin. It's that time of year again, and by request, we're taking a look at God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's holiday music time here on the channel. And this is a great one. I'm glad this one was requested because it's so perfectly straight out of the minor scale. We're going to do it in D minor here. And what we're going to do, first we'll just break down the song and play the song. And if you're just looking to learn the thing, it's real easy. And we'll do that first. And then the second part of the video, we'll look at how to take that song, that pattern, how to play it in any key, talk about moving the thing around. And there's just a hugely important concept to be had here. But at the same time, it's a real simple tune. And so it's best of both worlds, huh? Let's jump right in. Hey, as always, be sure and let me know where you're watching from in the world so I can put a pin on my map for you. All right, first things first, let's take a look at our basic D minor scale that this whole tune is derived from. Super easy, just 3 notes on 2 strings. Open D, 2, 3, and 5 on the D. So 0, 2, 3, 5. And on the A string, only 1 note difference. 0, 1, 3, 5. So almost exactly the same, just this finger does a different note. So 0, 2, 3, 5. 0, 1, 3, 5. That's our basic D scale. We're going to add 1 extra note. The C note here, 5th fret of the G string. And that's our whole tune. Every note in the tune is right there in the scale. And it's just a perfect example of how tunes are just derivatives of these scale patterns. All right, let's check out how this works. All right, so let's break that down here and take a closer look at it. Here's our first phrase. Again, straight out of the scale. Open D twice, open A twice, and then walking down. 5, 3, 2, open. Down here to the 1 extra note, 5th fret of the G string, and walk right back up. 0, 2, 3, 5. Back to the open A. Do it again. Now here's the next phrase. Let's look here. Open A, down to the 5th fret of the D, back to the A, and walk up our A string notes. 1, 3, 5, and back to the A. And now we're going to move down, which is 5 on the D, 3 on the D, open, 2, 3, 5. Again, just walking up and down the scale. One more time. Here's the next phrase. Oops. What's it down here? That's right. So, 3rd fret of the D to the 5th fret of the D, open A. We're going to go up to the 1st fret of the A and then walk right down. So open A, 5, 3, 2, and to the D here. Again, just up and down our pattern. Now it goes a little quicker. But again, here it is, 3, 2, 0, and then up to the 5. So. Walk back up, 3rd, 5th, and then walking up the A string. So 0, 1, 3, 5, and then open A, and walking right down our D string notes. 5, 3, 2, open. All right, so let's try the whole thing here. And if you've visited my Patreon site at all, you know that I've always got a metronome just off screen here. And we're going to fire up the metronome. Let's try this at 95 beats per minute. It's a pretty reasonable, nice, pretty slow speed here. And let's go through it one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's look at a couple things here. So we've learned our tune, and we've got our scale. We're doing all this. But here's the great thing about the mandolin and how it's so perfectly symmetrical, is that we can take the pattern that we just learned, that melody, and play it anywhere on the neck. We just have to adjust our fingering a little bit. Because right here, it's in D minor, because that's our root note. Starts on the D minor there, or the D note, and goes from there. But that pattern works everywhere. We just have to, you know, if we do it down here, we don't have to use a finger for these two notes. If we do it up here or anywhere else, we'll have to use the first finger here, but it's the same pattern. We'll go up 2, and then 3, 5. We'll go up here, and we'll just go up 1, and then 3, 5. So here, that same pattern, or same thing would be in C minor. We could do that pattern over here. Here it would be in G minor. See, where else? How about up here? Frets get really close together, huh? But there it is in F minor, any key you want. Whatever note you start on, here it is in A minor. The pattern is always exactly the same because this little guy is so perfectly symmetrical. So just a little note there, and it's a great practice to, you know, figure out the fingering. I mean, I guess there's the fingering. You don't have to figure it out. But, you know, it's just like being down here, but just being up here. Figure out that fingering and practice moving it around and do this little melody anywhere in the neck. Anywhere you can fit your fingers in those little frets. And again, whatever note you start on, that's what key it's in. Super fun, super easy, and just a little more to think about and chew on there after you've learned this tune. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Mandolin, and we'll see you next time.